Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to Endzone, a world apart, where today we are picking up a brand new series that is going to go out on the channel for the next foreseeable future. I'm not really sure how many episodes we're going to get in this series, but I thought we'd hang out and have ourselves a great time. There's been a new DLC release called the Prosperity DLC that is all about brand new technologies, from building sustainable housing using concrete and glass to getting more or less yourself a brand new civilization that is stable and can continue on for longer and longer and longer, becoming self-sufficient and not so much relying on scrap anymore and relying on their own ingenuity and awesome things that they can put together on their own. So I started a brand new game here, and we are going to be, just playing through it and having ourselves a good time, and we'll see how far we can get, and hopefully we don't end up destroying our entire civilization. But let's hop in and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a housing district. I'm going to create this housing district. Let's do up here. I kind of want to create it away from the standard ruffle and tussle of what's going to be the city center. So let's just go ahead and get this put in right there. How did I mess that up? I just totally messed up all of those. Hold on a second. Let's get this tried to line up the best that we can here. Come on. I start off the series by having just poorly put in things. Oops. Cancel. And then you cancel. All right, then let's go to logistics and let's just put in some roads for now, shall we? Okay, there we go. We're going to lead this up here. And then we'll go pretty much across this way. And then up to create some pathways for them to walk down. All right, the next thing I know that I need to do is start getting some resource gathering together. So I'm just going to have them gather all the resources from right here. Be a good start for food for us and a good start for more or less everything. I also know that scrap is going to be super important, so I want to get that out of the way. And finally, let's get some water collection going, because without water, your civilization dies super fast. So we're going to do some jetties. And I want to try to get as many in this area as I can. So we're going to go with one there for now. And then we're going to put down some cisterns that are going to go along the back side of it. Let's get ourselves a couple builders. There we go. Just get 3 of them. They'll get to work on all of that. And then let's run a road over to the main area. So this is kind of our main stockpile at the moment. We have a little bit of a housing district. I'm going to do farming down in this area that's going to be close to these water sources. That way, even when there's a drought, we get water back faster, and it's going to be more fertile land. So all of that sounds really good. Let's get more logistics going, though. All right, let's go just run a road straight this way. Actually, you know what? Let's run the road straight off of this. There we go. All right, what do I have for food right now? Ooh, I can put in a fishing hut, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the fishing hut down a little bit further. And as you guys know, for me playing games like Patron and Banished and that, you guys know how much I love fishing in games like this, because to me, it is just a required resource, because as long as there is water, there is food. So, all that looks good. Let's get some more logistics going here. I like to connect everything with roads if possible. That way we're never really running into a situation where things aren't connected and the citizens move faster on their roads anywho. Okay. And let's get a cistern put in. We'll start with... I'll run it like along the backside here. I know these can be upgraded into water towers, I believe, at some point. But for now, we'll leave them as they are. All right, let's kick up the speed a little bit so we can start seeing some progress get made. All right. Things are working out so far. I know it seems a little silly. It's like, Sim, how can you tell that things are already working out? Trust me, I can tell. This game, though, it's a lot of prep right away in the beginning. You got to get a lot of things done right away in the beginning. Otherwise, your civilization starts to fall apart right away. So you got to get radiation protection going immediately. You got to get tools pretty much going after that. Medicines from getting herbalist stalls put in. So it becomes pretty important to kind of get stuff going pretty much right away, like I said. I'll probably put an herbalist hut right up here if I can. Yeah, herbal hut. because that'll at least get as many resources as we can. There we go, 180. There's a 185 right there. I'm going to run that up there just because if we run out of tools, or if we run out of medicine, or if we run out of radiation protection, the herbs are going to be the only thing that we can use to keep our citizens healthy. So in the beginning, super duper important. Let's get some workforce over here at the cistern to get them moving. What is our workforce looking like? All right, we're still doing okay. The fisher needs a couple people. The herbalist stall is not up yet, but at least we're getting water in now. Our first drought is about 8 days away. And, oh, we have 6 unhomed people. People without homes. Okay, let's check this out. Also, while I can, let's just do another gather all resources flag. Oh, I'll need to move it. Yeah, let's just move it for now. Move you over here, because then I can get all of this all gathered up. And we'll be able to see where our housing units are and where the neighborhood's going to be laid out. Lots of scrap over here, though, which is good. Okay, this scrap pile requires the scrapyard to be salvaged. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to move this guy over here. We get some more scrap right there. It'll help out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Housing. Cabin. Let me zoom to make sure I get this lined up right. There's one there. Oh, it looks like I skipped one in between. I think that's why these aren't lining up right. That's fine. We can do that again. We'll skip one in between. We can do that, because then I can run roads across and maybe put in some decorations. So without even thinking about it, I set up a nice way to do this. So we'll make that work. Okay. Next thing I'm going to need is a recycler. Recyclers are what you're going to need in order to break down things like the scrap into plastics and fabric and all of that to help keep other things up like radiation protection and whatnot. We'll get one herbalist working for now. How are we doing on jobs? We have 5 settlers that still could use a job. Get one guy in the refiner. And they're going to start working cloth right away. That's good. Cloth is a great way to start, because with cloth, you can go through and get face masks. So that way you have some sort of radiation protection for your folks. All right, this is full. Is that what this is? Storage and capacity is running low. Okay. Well, we're going to need to get that fixed. So, ooh, we got over 2,000 water. Nice. How's that fisherman's hut doing? I might want to add another person over here. I'm going to add a little bit more people over here to help get the amount of fish we're producing up. Okay. Next thing's next. Food station. Food station continuously stocked with food and can shorten routes to food intake. Okay. Temporary storeroom. Ooh. That's what I want. Let's put one of them in. A little bit of temporary storeroom to help us keep up all of our extra goods in stock. Our scrap pile is still fairly well. Wow, they build really, really fast. What do we got for announcements? Homeless shelter, build additional shelters. Okay, cancel that out of here. Let's build another shelter. Cabin. And then I'm also just going to whip around behind and put up another one. And then we'll run another road up. And maybe I'll do the same over here. Just a little bit more scrap and we'll have that put up. There we go. Perfect. There we are. Alright, so we are really getting close to having everything that we need. Let's go one more house, I guess. Now, you want to be careful with how many houses like this that you just go and throw down, because there always is the possibility of overproduction of kids. And then if you have too many kids, then you start getting booms in your settlement of children and other people, and then you have death spirals, and it can turn around to be bad really, really fast. This water tank is full, so that means I'm going to put in, let's see, resources. No, water, that's what we want. A water tower takes too much stuff, so let's throw in another cistern here real quick. I want to get as much water as we can stored up, because the last thing that I want is for us to run out at any point. Especially with droughts incoming and all of that. Best that we have as much water being put in as we can. Yeah, this stuff like the electric water pump, the pumping station, and all of that comes with the sustainable, with the prosperity DLC that gives you to make it so you're like sustaining and moving on and stuff like that. Just like sturdy houses and comfortable houses. Comfortable houses do require steel and concrete and electronics in order to make. It increases contentedness of inhabitants by providing electricity and wind energy. So this actually is self-supporting to give itself electricity. You don't need to run electricity to these buildings, which is even better. I still have 2 people that are homeless. See what I mean by population booming? You just got to be careful with all of that. I'll put in 1 more house for now, just to keep the population homed for at least this drought that's coming. But I really am going to have to start working on some farms, and I think we're going to do that over in this area that's right over here. So let's go food, bring our speed down for a minute, and let's grab a cultivated field. And I guess let's start with a road that goes down, and we'll start with some cultivated fields right off the bottom over here. So resources, cultivated field. I'm going to do a 10 by 10 field. And the seed we're going to do is, well, potatoes. Heck yeah. Gotta love some patatas. What else do I have? I also have lupines, which are like I think it's like a form of fruit, or it's a grain. I forget which one it is, but it's something like that. Okay, cool. Cultivated fields, next seed, none, choose seed, this, choose seed. There you go. All right, cool. People are still happy. We are going to need some neck scarves soon. We have 50 cloth, so I'm going to pull this guy off of cloth and change him over to metal. All right, let's kick her back up another notch. The builders are still working hard, putting in the roads, making it so people can move faster. A pasture. I don't remember if you start with any animals or not, so I don't know if the pasture is worth putting in yet. Look at these bunnies over here. I bet you I can grab these bunnies. Oh, its name is Jill. Oh, never mind. They're all named Jill. That's what they are. They're actually Jills. They're not... Whoops. And up here, these are hens. That's a funky looking hen. I like your little ploofed on the top of your head. Maybe I could just gather them. I bet you I need the hunting lodge in order to do that. Wildlife to be kept on a pasture. Oh, this is exactly what it does. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to put in 2 pastures then. Those are big. What do you need to be built? Oh, I can build you. Let's go 1 pasture there and 1 pasture there. And then a hunting lodge back here. Cool. And then I'll just run a road to it. The one gripe I have about this game, I'll be completely honest with you guys, the one gripe that I have about it is the fact that clicking and dragging doesn't work when putting in roads. And if that's the only thing that I can complain about with this game, obviously we know it's a pretty darn good game then. Cool. Okay, so I want you, choose a type of animal. I have roe deer, wild boars, goats, hares, buffaloes, or chickens. So right now this guy has, capture. Set you to capture, increase priority, and there's hares and chickens. So we're going to go hares and chickens in these 2. How's our workforce? Still looking good. Water is okay. I want it to get a little bit higher. All right. And then this guy, good. A hunter is working there. Hopefully he could finish capturing those hares so we can at least get one thing going here. And I think the drought's already passed. I think we already went through the drought. Ooh, 5 people unhomed. This is what's dangerous about playing in fast forward, is that this stuff happens all the time. Ooh, just can't put that in up there. Can I put it in if I turn it sideways? Nah, I can't. Dang it. That's all right. Let's, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. That'll help a little bit. Keeping even more people going. Can I put you in yet? There we go. Choose that animal. All right, are those chickens in range? Go get them chickens. Prioritize the chickens. Because I want some chickens. Yes! Chickens! Victory. Okay, so now we're going to have Jills. And we're going to have chickens. Which is good. But then they're going to consume water. Which is not going to be good. So... yeah, we'll get it figured out. Pull off a builder so we at least have one more person out and about. How's wood? Ooh, radiation protection right now. Radiation protection right now. Tailor shop. Put you down right back here, I guess. We got to get that built because we are going to need that. Okay, wood is okay. Scrap is still low. You can't gather any more scrap. Let me move you. Excuse me, Mr. Achievement. I need to get through. Pardon me. Thank you. All right, let's go scrap up here. Cool. Get a tailor working there and get you some neck scarves going. Good thing I noticed that. The next is going to have to be tools. So I'm going to need a workshop here. And I'm going to put down the workshop right there. This is actually getting laid out very nicely, in my opinion, right now. Wow, we have a lot of people all of a sudden. Get the farmers up, the fishermen up, the technician up. Another water carrier. I like to leave at least one. Okay, how's our neck scarf production? Okay, good. Good. That's getting done. Efficiency, you're making metal tools, not scrap tools. Make metal tools. Metal tools require wood and metal and scrap to make, which is why I want to do that. Dang, both of these water tanks are full. I see, so I could turn this into a well. Oh no, I can't. What do I do this with this? Upgrade to water tower. Okay, yeah. That actually does upgrade it. Okay. Neat. I do need to put in some more roads, so let's do that now. Housing. No, roads. There we go. I'm just going to run the roads through here. That way I have where the houses need to be built. We're booming really, really fast, and I'm thinking I may need to slow it down a little bit. Because with the sheer number of people that we're getting, it gets tricky. All right. Food is still doing good. Water's still doing good. I'm going to need a cemetery soon. As much as I hate to say it, I will need a cemetery soon. Let's build this campfire up here. It gives them a place to just kind of meet up and talk. And I would like to have a pub, but the problem is I'm not growing anything that could be put into a pub right now. I just have patates, so that's not really going to do a whole lot for me. I wish I could see my food levels of the types of food that I have. Can I? Yeah, no. Not there. How about here? Nah, here we go. Inventory. Beans. I still have beans from beginning. Mushrooms are okay. Berries are okay. Fish is really high, which is great. Hare meat. Okay. Eggs. Awesome. That's why I wanted chickens, because they produce chicken and eggs. And then potatoes are okay as well. All right, cool. So we're all around balanced diet. Nice. Let's start an orchard. I want to start an orchard. I really like the feel of this episode, by the way. So far, it feels like that everything, it may have been fast-paced, but it really feels like the start to a really good series because of the amount of things that we've done in it so far. All right, we have a... Okay, so you have captured everything. So I would like you to start hunting. Because you only have hare and chicken around. Although I can change the field of work to this way. I'm hoping that these guys just reproduce. And that I don't need to constantly keep it stocked. Yeah, see, chicken meat and eggs. Fantastic. Production limit. I'm going to set production limit of food to 10,000. Especially with how quickly we're growing our population. Okay. I know I have plenty of people to work here now, so I'll up that. Still have 4 unemployed people. More water collectors, and another cistern. There we go. What do you require? You need scrap. Hey, Chief. There are more and more of us settlers lately. If our population figures continue to rise so rapidly, we might lead to supply bottlenecks. You can control the population a bit for housing more settlers in shelters. Okay, so they want us to put in a shelter instead. So let's do that. We do need to slow it down a little bit. So let's go housing, shelter. And we'll put it up here, I guess, right there. Actually, we'll line it up with that roadway that we can build right there. Cool. Okay, that'll slow down that a little bit more, especially with 12 people needing to be housed. Okay, that can hold 25, so that'll help for a while. Slow it down a little bit. People's frickin' stations have been a little too active lately. Okay, also... No more scrap here. Let's move that. I need to find more scrap. There we go. There's 107 scrap. How is stockpile use? Okay. It's actually not bad. We have plenty in stock right now. Wood, though. Wood is our next problem. I guess we could take it out from right here. Let's go like this. Tasks, gather all resources, and right there. Nice. Make it through our little baby drought that we have here. Back to cloth, and I'm going to build another recycler. Because I feel like that will help, so let's build another recycler. And then soon I'll probably throw down some of the other stuff. I know I'm going to need a forester's lodge here soon. I guess we could do the forester down this area. If I do the forester down here, that'll help with planting and cutting down trees and pretty much give us an infinite wood supply. So let's do that as well. You're still missing cloth and scrap. Uh-oh. We're starting to hit a severe lack of stuff. Alright, let's move that over here. Many of our settlers move across the wasteland unprotected. Okay. So it wants activated charcoal masks produced. And for that, I'm going to need a charcoal kiln. We'll put the charcoal kiln right here. I need a lot of scrap in order for this to happen. Okay, good. That helped with that. Professionals are complaining. Understood. So now we have another quest to get metal tools produced. Have you go to metal? Because you are producing activated charcoal masks, and you're producing metal tools already. And if I get that done, I get 13 more tools and 13 more carbon masks. So the quests do help. A charcoal burner here. Some people are starting to get a little bummed out. We still have 21 people that are homeless. There we go. All right. Very good. Things are starting to come together swimmingly now. Our food and water are still way, way, way up. We're collecting plenty of water. How's our population? Holy diddles. I have so many jobs here, foresters. Let's get that going. And then I'm also going to bite the bullet right now. And the last thing that we're going to build in this update is going to be a scrapyard. Or in this, not in this update, but at least in this episode, is we're going to toss in a scrapyard. And I'm going to put it kind of centralized here, because that will give us a ton of stuff. All right, move you again. Change field of work. 27, 22. There we go. We'll put it... There we go. We'll put it over there, I guess. That'll at least help us get a little bit more. We still have plenty of herbs to cover people if they start getting sick from not having tools and masks. I kind of figured that this was going to happen, especially with how quickly the population's rising. We now have 32 people without protection. All right. Get everybody that we can there. And let's change your field of work. There you go. Get all of that. That's 400 scrap. All right, we've made 4 and 4, so we're almost there. There we go. Got it. So there was the tools. That'll help out a little bit. And then the carbon masks are going to come right after that. If you could just go ahead and produce that, that would be great. And I guess we'll stick with the activated carbon masks because making charcoal is not that hard. Nice. There we go. That's 13 more people that now have that. We now once again have homeless people here. So very old adults, young adults. Okay, so oofta, we need more people. So I'm going to put down one more shelter here. Because that way none of our people go homeless. We have rich food level, which is good. I do need to start getting knowledge, though. But we'll probably tackle that in the next episode, guys. So, thank you, everybody, so much for watching this. I'm just going to go ahead and bring this down into pause. Let's just say that. And thank you guys all so much for watching this episode. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below if you guys have any helpful tips for this game. Know that I am going to be going through and recording a lot of these over the next couple days because I do want a series to be going on the channel again. So, thank you guys all so much. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.